Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about a subject that not many people know about, and today I'm going to be talking about primers. To start you off, there are two kinds of primers. First being a primer for your actual face, second being for your eye. A primer basically is just like in painting, whenever you actually go to paint a wall or anything along those lines, it's a base. So whenever you actually do it, a primer is actually going to be protecting your skin or the area that you're looking at. A face primer obviously is going to be protecting your actual face from any bacteria entering or any of the pigments that are in your makeup actually entering your skin and clogging your pores. So what it does, it actually creates a base for you, which is really great. Personally, I actually use a sheer cover primer whenever I use mine for my face. There's a ton of them that are out there. Revlon makes one that's actually made specifically for their foundation, and there's a ton of them out there on the market. All you really have to do is Google face primer and products will come up for you, or Bing it, whatever you happen to be doing. Second being is eyeshadow primer. Now, I actually most recently found out about eyeshadow primer not too long ago. There's a whole bunch of them out there. They run anywhere from $1, which is ELF, which I actually kind of like. It's not too expensive, to like $4, which I use NYX, which is actually more or less a base than a primer, but they're essentially the same thing. And then there's all the way up to $26 for Urban Decay or a couple others that are out there. I actually just recently went to Ulta and bought a couple primers too. But what you do is, before you actually apply your eyeshadow or any pigment that you might have that you're going to be using on your eyes, glitter, you'll actually apply a small amount of the primer on your fingers and then either tap it with your finger or a sponge to the point where it actually covers the entire lid. And then from there you just apply the primer. What it'll do, it'll actually, like I said, protect your eyes and prevent any of that pigment from actually entering your pores. Because believe it or not, you can actually get acne on your eyelids. And it'll also help keep your colors longer and last longer during the day. Some last longer than others, and I'll be doing a review later on some of the primers that I actually use. Basically, some of them will crease, some of them will help prevent fallout, and it just depends on what you're looking at. I'll also do a tutorial later on this week on how to make your own eyeshadow primer if you're really strapped for cash, can't get out to a store. You can actually use a couple items to make your own primer. If you have any other questions for me, you can feel free to leave them in the comments below. Any topics you might like me to talk about besides this. Today's topic was brought to you by Kimberly Ann from Facebook. She actually asked me a question about primer and what it does and how to use it. And if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. Check out my other videos as well. And bisous, guys. I look forward to hearing from you soon. And have a wonderful week.